What's this, 15th show? You've never involved me in a question here.
I like to involve you as little as possible. Hello and welcome to Call Yourself a Fan, the football quiz with the fans, for the fans, brought to you by Coral. This is a show that has football in its core DNA. It's also 1/8 German and has some Irish on its mother's side. Let's meet the two teams. First up, it's our away fans, who, on this FA Cup third round weekend, are, of course, the current holders. And we've only just managed to drag them out the pub they've been in since May. Please welcome the Crystal Palace fans, Peter, James and Ollie. And taking on our Crystal Palace fans, it's the home team. First up is a legendary England, Everton, Manchester City, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid winger who, after Adams, is without doubt my favourite Tony in football. It's Toni Duggan. Joining Tony is a former Brighton and Crystal Palace striker with over 200 career goals to his name. Although the 3 he got against Arsenal obviously don't count. It's Glenn Murray! And skipper in the side is a Premier League legend who nipped at so many players' ankles he was once mistaken for a cockapoo. It's the Bulldog, Jimmy Bullard!
Always an animal, isn't it?
Time for the round that's got more numbers than Cristiano Ronaldo's payslip. It's Box to Box.
Box to Box.
Yes, this is Box to Box, a classic game of Who Am I, where teams will go head-to-head to see who can name the mystery player first in 70 seconds. Now, we're going to start by giving the teams 3 clues, and then every 10 seconds, a new clue will be revealed. It's up to both teams to buzz in if they think they know who it is. But if you buzz in and guess incorrectly, you and your team will be frozen out for the next clue. Home team, let's hear your buzzer, please.
Oh, friend, football friend.
And the Palace fans, let's hear yours.
You're joking. Not another one?
Let's play Box to Box. Your 70 seconds starts now. 13 club trophies won. A striker. First English club was Man City. Played for 4 clubs. Got a lot to go on so far. 184 Premier League goals scored.
Not another one?
Yes.
Sergio Aguero.
It was Sergio Aguero. Well done. 1-0 to the Palace fans.
Don't leave me hanging.
Great start. Let's have another.
No, you didn't tell me. Just press the button.
Oh, there's a bit.
He's on me. It's one of them.
They're already scrapping. They're already scrapping after one question.
Yeah, I did.
Just press it.
You did, and honestly, you
I
got
tried to press it and he was like, no, it's my ball.
Guarding it. Don't go too early. Don't go too early. Well, it's all right. Early doors.
You're kidding.
Early doors.
You ready for another one, Jim? Let's have another. 70 seconds to tell me who this player is. 0 club trophies won. A midfielder. First English club, West Ham.
Yeah.
Played for 7 clubs.
Oh, friend, football friend.
Do you know what? I think it's a swerve ball. Do you reckon it's me?
Well, hang on a minute.
No, it could be me. It could be me. But you've never... what's this, 15th show? You've never involved me in a question here.
I like to involve you as little as possible.
Good. But we said Mark Noble.
Yeah, but then...
Hang on, number of clubs. He's only been West Ham. I'm going to go the Bulldog.
I can tell you, the answer is... Jimmy Bullard!
That was awesome! Yes! It's so good.
I've been looking forward to that all day. I was so sure you weren't going to get it as well. You said Mark Noble.
I'm so into myself, of course I'm going to get it.
So the scores after round 1. The home team of Tony, Jimmy and Glenn have won. And the Crystal Palace fans are on 1.
Here we go, we're away.
Glenn Murray, welcome to Call Yourself a Fan. Glenn Murray, everybody. I apologise in advance, Glenn, but can we talk about poo-gate? Palace went to arch rivals Brighton for the second leg of the Championship playoff
I feel a
semi-final
lot of daggers
in
coming at me from that
2013.
side there.
Palace entered the away changing room. I'll let you take it from here.
So, I was injured for the game, actually. But I
Injured
tried
a lot, didn't you?
Well, I did snap my ACL, Jim, but
sweet.
Tough on that.
so basically in the day, the kit man goes down, he readies the dressing room kind of thing while the first team stay at the hotel. So obviously something had happened in that time, and I think someone had gone to the toilet and they'd had a bit of an accident and they'd left it to bake. Bear in mind this is May, playoffs. So it's baked all afternoon in this hot changing room, and the lads have gone down like 4 hours later, opened the door, and it was like it punched you in the face. It wasn't pretty, like.
And was it you?
Was it me? No, it wasn't me. Come on, can't be throwing that around. I got away with it for like 7 years. No, it was, I don't know who it was. That's the big question. Who was it? And
Who
obviously,
do you think it was?
Yeah.
Oh, there was rumours.
Go on.
It was Crystal Palace's bus driver.
Oh.
The bus driver.
But obviously we've gone in.
What's his name?
And Ian Holloway, like, he thought it had been done on purpose by Brighton, so no, that was it. Just kicked off.
Okay.
So,
I remember
did Ian
that.
Holloway go mad?
Mental.
Did he?
Mental.
Why didn't he just use his own coach?
Yeah.
But you want him to use the coach toilet?
Well, yeah, I'd
You
rather...
know the rule on the coach toilet. Come on,
that's
Jim.
worse. That'd be way worse.
It's one's only on the
Yeah,
coach
I know.
toilet.
Bet you was the type that's done that in your planes.
Yeah,
Only if it's a running
definitely.
one.
On a
One
long
stop.
journey, just after a stop, I'm in here, lads.
Yeah.
Life as a footballer means you have to deal with managers coming and going all the time. And you had quite a strange first encounter with one of them, didn't you?
Yeah, so we once got appointed a manager who couldn't take charge on a Saturday because he was appointed so late in that week. But he wanted to come in and say hello to the lads on the Saturday. So he comes in on Saturday and he's like, "Hi lads, I'm such and such." I won't say his name, but "Hi lads, I'm such and such. I'm your new manager." Buzzing he was to be there. So we were like, "Oh yeah, great, good, yeah, like best behaviour, Jim, you know."
Of course.
And he's went, "Right lads, play well today, 3 points, and I'll get my hands on you on Monday." I'm like, "All right, Gaffer." And he's like, "I'm going to go upstairs in the stand and stick my head in a bucket of ice because life's strange."
What?
So we're like, "Oh, all right, Gaffer." So he turns on his heels and he walks out, and like, lads like,
Let's get on that.
"Do you know what you just said?" And we're all like,
Was that Palace manager?
"This is Palace manager." So we're all...
You ain't going to tell us who.
No. Right, so we're all the lads are like at it, do you know what I mean? Like, did I hear that right? So while we're all like whispering, he's turned on his heels and come back in. And I was like, "Oh, he's back, shut up. Look, he's back." And then he only said one thing.
What did he say?
He just went,
That was cold.
"He goes," and walked out. And that was it.
So that was the first time you met Ian Holloway then? Glenn Murray, everybody.
Is that true? That's the most random story I've ever heard.
It's now time for the round named after what I said to a US customs officer when he asked me for fingerprints. It's They've Gone Missing.
They've gone missing.
It's true as well. Honestly, when I go to the US, they just make me give them the thumb. I could do one fingerprint. When I went to New York, he was just like, "Put your fingers on the..." Oh, oh yeah, mate. I'll give you this little piggy. One of the only ones that come home from market. You could have that. Here you go. Anyway, yes, this game sees our sides take it in turns to name all 11 players that are missing from our match day team sheet. For correctly naming a player, teams score a point, and we keep going until all 11 players are named, or Burton Albion win the Champions League. OK, here's the team sheet. This week, we've gone for one of the most memorable comebacks in Premier League history. It was the penultimate game of the 2013-14 season, and Brendan Rodgers' Liverpool threw away a 3-goal lead with just 11 minutes to go, and in the process, their chances of winning the Premier League title. So, let's go back to May 2014, Crystal Palace 3, Liverpool 3, and I want you to name Liverpool's starting 11 that Monday night. Crystal Palace fans, you'll go first, please.
Yeah, 100%.
Luis Suarez, please.
Yes, Luis Suarez played up front and scored.
Go in. Go on.
Gerrard.
Stephen Gerrard played central midfield.
Yeah. Mignolet.
Mignolet played in goal. Rattling through these.
Glenn Johnson.
Glenn Johnson played right back. Great shout.
I know he started and scored.
Yeah.
Yes. Joe Allen.
Joe Allen played central midfield and scored.
Shout.
Go on. Let's go.
Raheem Sterling.
Yes, Raheem Sterling played.
We get that because that's another reason. Daniel Sturridge.
Sturridge played up front and scored.
Are you sure? Go with it then. Come on.
Sammy Huppier? No, it wasn't Sammy Huppier, Glenn. Sorry, mate.
I think I know the other. John Flanagan.
John Flanagan played left back. That is a hell
How
of
are
a
you
shout.
getting that?
Skirtle won it.
Yeah, Martin Skirtle plays centre half.
Got it mixed up.
Mamadou Sakho.
Mamadou Sakho played centre half as well. So we are left with one left, the central midfielder.
Lelva. Is it Lelva? Lelva?
Lever?
Lelva. Lever.
It was Lucas Leiva.
Yes! Go on, man.
Here's confirmation of the starting 11. Crystal Palace fans, you scored 6 whilst the home team, you correctly named 5.
Did we?
Liverpool, of course, are no strangers to turning around a 3-0 deficit when in 2005 they came from 3 goals behind against AC Milan to win the Champions League final in Istanbul. So in 9 years, they went from the miracle in Istanbul to the meltdown in Crystanbul. Right, let's see what that's done to the overall score. It's 6 points to the home team of Toni, Jimmy and Glenn, while our away team of Peter, James and Ollie have 7 points. Toni Duggan, welcome to Call Yourself a Fan. Toni Duggan, everybody. Toni, you and your family, you're all Liverpool fans, but you ended up playing for Everton. How were the family with that, and are you now a Toffee?
Oh, difficult one, that. No, they weren't too happy. My brothers were mad. I've got one older brother, one younger brother, and they're Liverpool through and through. So when the chance came to play for Everton, when we was younger, Everton had the better setup in the women's game. So it was a no-brainer for me. But yeah, I did used to wear a Liverpool top underneath for a while. Obviously, as you mature and that, it goes out the window and obviously it just becomes your club. But when you're young and you've just lived and breathed Liverpool Football Club and then to wear the Everton shirt it was tough. But I've never lost the red in me. Now I'm retired, I can be open about it. When I was at Manchester City, they were big rivals. So whenever I had to do interviews, like, they'd be like, who was your favourite player growing up? And I'd be like, oh, Michael Owen, Steven Gerrard. And the club would be like, no, cut. You can't say that. And I'd be like, well, I'm not going to lie. Like, no, we can't have you saying Liverpool players on this. And I'd be like...
You have to turn around and say,
Yeah,
Georgie
change the question.
Tony Cotty.
No, it was actually crazy the way some clubs like protected it so well, and like fans understand that, like you have a background, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I can be out and proud now about Liverpool.
And you became the first English outfield player since Gary Lineker to sign for Barcelona. How did that move come about, and what were the differences between women's football over there and in England?
Do you know what? It was a strange one. So that year at City, we won the league, we'd won the FA Cup, the League Cup, so I'd won kind of everything I wanted to in England. I wanted to win the Champions League. We'd come a bit close with City in the past few years, and then I was ready for a new move, and my agent's like, look, Barcelona are interested, and it weren't something that like I grew up thinking I'd love to play for Barcelona, because I didn't even know they had a women's team. You know, women's football wasn't on the map at the time, and I said, come on, why not? Like, I'd love to live in another country. Let's go over and see. And I flew over. I said to my family at the time, I said, I'm just going over to meet with them on the plane back at signed. I was ringing them, sending them pictures with like the shirt and stuff. I was like, it's done. I just wanted to make the decision myself. I didn't want anyone else to have any interference.
Oh, absolutely love that. Toni Duggan, everybody.
Have it, time.
Next up is a round named after what Sean Dyche shouted when he was told how much Morgan Gibbs-White pays for a haircut. It's how much, mate?
How much, mate?
Yes, this is How Much, Mate, where I'll be asking 3 money/football-related questions with teams writing down their answers before we do a bit of show and tell to see who is the closest and wins a point. So, here's your first question. As we have the Crystal Palace fans in, we've gone very Route 1 with a question about crystals. In 2012, former Arsenal striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang warmed up for St Etienne's match with Lyon wearing these. A pair of night mercurial vapours encrusted in over 4,000 Swarovski crystals. It took some poor person 50 hours to add the crystals, and he didn't wear them in the game, and St Etienne lost the match 1-0. So all in all, a complete waste of time. But how much did the boots cost? Answers on your whiteboards, please, and the nearest wins the point.
I've never bought any Swarovski crystals before.
What's
the currency?
Or not?
If you don't mind me asking.
In pounds, please, mate.
Okay.
That makes a difference.
All right, we'll do that.
What are you thinking, Jim?
Glenn's going big.
Yeah?
And I'm going knock off.
She's knock off. I'm going middle of the road.
My first shout was 50.
Okay, what was yours?
Black.
Three.
£3.50.
Half price,
black.
three.
But we're going 7.5k.
7.5k. Palace fans, what have you gone for?
Very different.
We've gone a lot higher.
What
have you?
have you got on your
Right,
whiteboard?
yeah.
We've
Show us,
gone for
please.
50,000.
You've gone big, 50. So
No
you've
way.
gone- I can tell you
We've got this point.
the answer
24.
was £2,500.
I said
Well
yes.
done, home team.
Yes.
Tell you what, that's a great shout, Toji. Really close.
That's a good shout.
All right, then, here's your second question.
Stinker.
What is the distance between the home of the King, Buckingham Palace, to Selhurst Park, the home of Crystal Palace, in miles as the eagle flies?
As the eagle for not road.
No, as the eagle.
Take you about 4 days,
Yeah,
wouldn't
there
it?
you go.
Remember the bird we're on about, it's got one wing.
Nothing wrong with that, Jim.
That's good.
You don't get that. You don't get it.
No, because it's quite far, like, west, isn't it? Not say far west, but like
Yeah. And you got Sellers Party, South East London.
Buckingham Palace is like there.
Oh, you boys doing the map?
A really sophisticated map of 3 dots, unlabelled.
Jim, what you got to show us?
So sorry, because I haven't got a rubber.
Okay.
Our first answer's still there. So we're going to go 8 miles.
You're going to go for 8 miles.
We've gone slightly higher
Crystal
again.
Palace fans, you've gone 11 miles. Well, the answer is 7.39 miles.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All you got to
Well
do
done,
is type
Home
in
team.
Waze.
2 out of 2.
Come on.
Well done. OK, here's your third and final question. Last season, Crystal Palace won the FA Cup for the first time in their history, joining a select number of clubs to have won the oldest cup competition in football. So, including Crystal Palace, how many different clubs have won the FA Cup?
Since when?
Well, a little clue for you. The FA Cup has taken place 144 times.
Brentford, Bournemouth. But then a few championship clubs have won it as well.
I'm
haven't they?
telling you
Like
now.
Sheffield Wednesday, Southampton.
Don't forget the Blues.
Jimmy, you got a number?
We've got a number, yes.
OK, then. So,
Tony come out with his
home team,
Toni Duggan said 30.
you've gone for 30.
Yes.
OK. Crystal Palace fans, what have you got?
We have gone slightly lower.
Oh, my
They've gone
God.
for 27.
They've done us.
Oh,
25.
man.
Done us.
The answer is 45.
We're on
absolute So, after that round, the scores are Jimmy's team are on 9 and the Palace fans have 7 points.
We're alive.
Before we crack on with the Call Yourself a Fan question of the week, don't forget to like and subscribe. Otherwise, Jimmy will have to perform a forfeit, and believe me, no one wants to see him on OnlyFans. Right, last week, I asked our Call Yourself a Fan audience this question.
That's out of order, actually.
Which former Arsenal and Sunderland player had a space clause inserted into his contract for insurance purposes, forbidding him from going on the first commercial flight to space? Any ideas in the studio? No points on offer, just...
That's mad, though, isn't it, that?
He's mad.
That is proper left field.
Do you want to know who it was?
I would love to know this one.
The answer was Stefan Schwartz.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, when Schwartz signed for Sunderland from Valencia in 1999...
He's a bit of a weirdo, weren't he?
Gas gaffer Peter Reid became aware that one of Schwartz's advisors had a spot on a commercial flight to space and was worried Schwartz, nicknamed the Spaceman, would be invited on board as a +1. So the clause was put in to prevent that happening. This week's question is, of course, FA Cup themed and was sent in by @SuperMev82, who asks, who are the only team in the FA Cup history to win the trophy and be relegated in the same season? Answers in the comments below, and if, like @SuperMev82, you've got any brilliant football quiz questions, please stick them in the comments, and you never know, we may ask them on the show and give you a shout out. Time now for Jimmy's favourite round. Go on, Jim, tell them what it is.
Transfer in, transfer out, transfer, shake it all about. Aye! Yeah!
Yes. Each team will get 4 transfers from a particular year, and all they have to do is guess the player who made that move. There's 1 point on offer per correct answer. Right, Tony, Jimmy and Glenn, you're up first. Here are your 4 transfers. We've got 2007, Southampton to Tottenham. 2016, PSG to Manchester United. 2021, Chelsea to Roma. And 2025, Manchester City women to Arsenal women. Have a think and I'll come back to you for the answers. But in the meantime, Crystal Palace fans, Peter, James and Ollie, welcome to the show. So, James, you're a singer-songwriter who's flying the Palace flag around the world at the moment, including a lot of dates across North America. Have you managed to convert any Americans into Palace fans yet?
I just did a show in Washington, and it was the first time I ever wore a Palace shirt on stage. I wore it because we were playing Lineker in the Conference League, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wear the Palace shirt proudly, because, you know, obviously we're going to roll over Lineker, and then I'm going to strut straight from the venue to the show, and we ended up losing to Lineker, and then so I had to do the show with the Palace shirt on, sadly. But there were Palace fans in the crowd also drowning in their sorrows as well. So, but no, it was all good. I'd do my best to try and fly the South London flag wherever I go, you know.
Peter, you and James are father and son. I'll let the viewers decide who is who. But it's amazing what James is doing, and you must be so proud. But you almost lost James to another London club, is that right?
Yeah, that's right. All his school kids, they were all Chelsea fans. Don't ask me why, they were all Chelsea fans, you know. But I was actually taken when I was a nipper to Highbury. My dad was an Arsenal fan.
Really?
This was back in 1960. We moved to Norwood, and my dad said, there's a football team round the corner, Crystal Palace. Do you want to come along? I'd never heard of them. They were in the 3rd division in those days. Went along to the game. They played Accrington Stanley and won 9-1. I thought, they can't be bad, I'll come again. Wait another 65 years for them to win some.
And Ollie, you've been a season ticket holder for over 20 years. What's the weirdest thing you've seen at Selhurst Park?
So there used to be a real-life eagle at Crystal Palace that before the game and at half-time would fly up and down from crossbar to kind of add a bit of atmosphere, intimidate the opposition a bit. And it was New Year's Day, I think 2014. It was really rainy and windy. And the eagle was doing the usual routine from crossbar to crossbar and kind of just opened its wings to glide. And the wind just took the eagle out of the stadium. And the people who were waving the bait kind of stood there and went like, what do we do in this situation? They didn't retrieve the eagle at the time. And then a few weeks went by, never came back. We were thinking, what's happened to Kayla? She was found in someone's back garden in Croydon. Like someone went out to their back garden, there was just an American bald eagle in their garden. They rang like the RSPCA and said, I've found an eagle. And they were like, we know exactly where that eagle should be. And then she was returned safely. So it was pretty scary at the time.
Well, thank you so much for coming on to the show. Crystal Palace fans, Peter, James and Ollie, everyone. Right then, Jim, what have you got for us on these transfers?
Do you know what? We probably done this in the quickest time ever. And I know I said that in the last show, but
you did say that last time.
He went powerhouse.
Yeah.
And then I said we, yes, we're a team.
Right then, 2007,
Go on.
Southampton to Tottenham.
Gareth Bale.
It was Gareth Bale. Great start. 2016, PSG to Manchester United.
I'm not sure about this one. Di Maria.
This was the only one you answered.
Be kind to me, baby. It's not him, is it?
Come on.
No. The answer is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Of course it is.
2021, Chelsea to Roma.
Oh, I'm not sure about this one now.
Go on, it is.
It is.
Go on, Jim.
Abraham.
It was Tammy Abraham. Well done.
I don't even know what this is like.
And 2025, Manchester City
your
women
call, by
to
the way.
Arsenal
This is
women.
all, Jim.
Oh, don't.
Chloe Kelly.
It was Chloe Kelly. Well done. 3 out of 4.
I like how you
Okay, Crystal Palace fans, here are your 4 transfers. 2001, Liverpool to Leeds. 2011, Brighton and Hove Albion to Crystal Palace. 2018, Arsenal to Manchester United. And 2022, Chelsea to Real Madrid. Have a think, and I'll come back to you for the answers shortly. Jim, the transfer window's open, and you made a few January moves. What's it like for a player when you make a move mid-season? Because we see it all the time where like a player's sold out the blue, and can it be quite unsettling for players and their families when at the drop of the hat you move into a different part of the country?
My time at Fulham, I felt we come to a time, you know, when the club you feel wanted to shift.
Yeah, you're done.
You're sort of done, and I was sort of done. Albeit I loved playing at Fulham. Like, ain't often you come out the ground and at the bottom of your ground is the King's Road, and you go have a nice glass of champagne with your missus. It's beautiful, like King's Road, like it's unbelievable place. And there wasn't no pressure. She was playing in the middle of London, no pressure, and you could really go and just be yourself and play the football you wanted. But whole come calling, life-changing contract as well. Money does come into it. And then it's more like suitcases. But no. me. Nah, don't be like that. See, this should go out and it make me look a right.
It's not just that will.
Yeah, I pegged you up there. No, so I went to Hull, and it was a big change. It was a massive change. The missus, you know, all the family had to go up there, and also it's the mid-season, isn't it? It's after Christmas, January. It's cold.
Oh no, I prefer mid-season. Right into it.
really?
Right into it.
Why did you prefer that? I don't
Because
get it.
because as a signing, you'd always be right into the first team, and then you get to know the lads through playing that way rather than like pre-season.
See, I didn't like it like that. I preferred going in pre-season, just like finding my way. You know, I'm a bit shy.
Show your personality.
You know, I'm like, got in there just before you.
And Tony, like we were talking about, obviously, when you went out to Barcelona before, and you had Bayern Munich as well as an option. Was it a big thing for you were you looking to move abroad?
To go abroad and learn another language really put me outside my comfort zone. And I mean, people in England can't even really understand me. So, you know, to go into...
Say that. Spanish scouts.
Did you get
I
fluent?
know. What's that?
Did you get fluent?
I wasn't fluent. When I've had a little drink, I think I'm fluent. But no, I probably should be after 4 years. Bit embarrassing, isn't it? But I was confident. I'd like put myself in difficult situations, and like I went straight in, you know what I mean? Made a couple of errors along the way, we won't speak about them.
Okay then, Palace fans, what have you got for me? So, 2001, Liverpool to Leeds.
Robbie Fowler.
Yes, it was Robbie Fowler. Great start.
Yeah, God.
2011, Brighton to Crystal Palace.
Our very own Glenn Murray.
It was Glenn Murray.
You know that one, Glenn?
2018, Arsenal to Manchester United.
Alexis Sanchez.
It was Alexis Sanchez, hat-trick. And for the full house, 2022, Chelsea to Real Madrid.
Antonio Rudiger.
It was Antonio Rudiger. Well done, Palace fans. You got 4 out of 4.
We needed that.
So, after that round, the scores are Jimmy's team are on 12 and the Crystal Palace fans have 11 points. Now it's time for our final round where the players really have to think on their feet, which actually I find quite triggering. It's Last Gasp Winner.
Last Gasp Winner.
Yes, it's a classic quick fire round to see who takes home the Call Yourself a Fan bragging rights for this week. Home team, you're going to go first. And your 90 seconds will start when you hear the referee's whistle. Who is the current captain of Crystal Palace? You can pass if you don't know it.
Mark Gay.
It is Mark Gahey. Which team did Alan Shearer win the Premier League with?
Newcastle. Blackburn.
I said it more.
I'll get to give you Blackburn. At which ground do Liverpool FC women play their home matches?
Oh my God.
You can pass if you don't know it. It's St Helens Stadium. Who was the manager of Crystal Palace prior to Oliver Glasner taking over?
Roy Hodgson.
It was Roy Hodgson. Who was the last team Jill Scott played for in the WSL before retiring?
City?
Aston Villa. How many times did Jurgen Klopp win the Premier League with Liverpool?
One.
Once. Correct. What is the name of the official mascot at Brighton?
Gully.
It is Gully the Seagull. As of 2025, who has scored more World Cup goals? Thomas Muller or Cristiano Ronaldo?
Muller on the slips.
It was Thomas Muller. Which team suffered back-to-back relegations from the Premier League and then the Championship in the past 2 seasons?
Go on, tell me.
It's Luton. Finish a famous quote involving Mick McCarthy. It can't go on like this, can it?
Oh, yes, it can.
I'll give you that. Which country won Euro 96?
Take your time. Germany.
It's Germany. Zizou is the nickname of which former France player? Correct. How many swords are on Sheffield United's badge?
2.
Correct. Who are the only Premier League team to have an official cheerleading squad?
West Ham.
It's Crystal Palace. England will play which European country in their first match?
Hang on, shh, do it again now.
England will play which European country in their first match of the 2026 World Cup?
Not Panama, the other one. Croatia.
It is Croatia. Well done.
Yes! It's cuddle.
Well done, home team. You scored 12 points.
That's awesome. Yeah, come on.
If we get
Massive.
because I that when you shouting, you know.
I've got to say, Glenn, I really enjoyed you whispering the answers
brilliant,
to Jimmy
isn't it?
for him to say.
He's the boss, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's the
he's
boss.
right.
It's confirming it though, isn't it?
I can't believe you
Right.
didn't listen to him on the Palace cheerleaders.
I
He
know.
didn't look to be fair.
I know.
Palace fans, you ready?
Yeah.
Your 90 seconds of questions are coming your way now. Stormzy and Wilfried Zaha own a semi-professional club in which South London town?
Croydon.
Correct. Crystal Palace bought Dean Henderson from which Premier League club?
Man United.
Correct. If a club wins the Scudetto, they are winning a league title in which country?
Italy.
Correct. Who was manager of Crystal Palace when the team were promoted to the Premier League in 2013?
Ian Holloway.
Correct. Which team have won the most FA Cups with 14?
Arsenal.
Correct. Who was the interim manager of England for 6 games at the end of 2024?
Lee Carsley.
Correct. Which club have the nickname the Potters? You can pass if you don't know.
Stoke.
Stoke. Correct. What shirt number does Adam Wharton wear at Palace?
20.
Correct. Who was the first team to play home matches at the San Siro? AC Milan or Inter Milan? Pass if you don't know.
AC Milan.
It was AC Milan. The final of the 2020 European Championship took place at which ground?
Wembley.
Correct. Crystal Palace signed Jean-Philippe Mateta from which German side?
Mainz.
Correct. Carlo Ancelotti has managed Chelsea and which other English club in his career?
Everton.
Correct. Who is the only Japanese player in the current Brighton squad?
Matoma.
Correct. Which football team does darts player Luke Littler support?
Man United.
Correct. There are currently 2 Hungarian players in the Premier League. Milos Kerkez and who else?
Dominic Szoboszlai.
Correct. Which Scottish team did Ian Wright play for at the end of his career? Wow.
That's the goal.
I was locked in, mate.
I started the question, so I'll finish it there. Which Scottish team did Ian Wright play for at the end of his career?
Celtic.
Correct. Wow.
So get up and go.
Well done, Crystal Palace fans. You scored 16 points. So, as the final whistle sounds, here are the scores. The home team of Toni, Jimmy and Glenn scored 24 points. And the Palace fans of Peter, James and Ollie chalked up 27. So Crystal Palace fans are the winners.
What do I have to do?
Well done to our winners who get absolutely nothing to take home with them except an even deeper love of the game. You're welcome, guys. That's it. A big thank you to Toni Duggan, Jimmy Bullard and Glenn Murray. And to the Crystal Palace fans, Peter, James and Ollie. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe, as well as give us your answer to the Call Yourself a Fan question of the week in the comments below. Have a great weekend wherever you're watching your team, and we'll see you next week.